The very first record deal I ever signed, I gave up 70% of the rights to my music for 6 years for zero advance and zero investment into my career. That is crazy. I was watching the show Undercover Billionaire with my wife last night, and there's a part where that girl Monique, one of the billionaires who has to go undercover, and they get put into a city with only $100, no contacts. They got to start a business that is valued as $1 million within 90 days. And so she's building this business, and she wants to get investors in it. And there's a part where she gets these two guys that are really interested, and they offer her $25,000 for 25% of her company. And she's Timbaland's ex-wife, okay? She's built this massive music company, and she was married to Timbaland, okay? One of the biggest producers in the world, all right? And she was talking about how she's invested in businesses $250,000 for like 2%, okay? And I know there's a lot of businesses out there that are less risky than music, but why in the music industry, as artists, as musicians, we devalue ourselves, okay? And we're willing to give 70%, 80% to a label for maybe a $20,000 investment, maybe a $50,000 investment, or like me, zero investment just so I could be signed to the label, just so I could be on the roster. And yes, there is a part where, it did open some doors, but we're living in an age where you do not need a record label. I did not need the label back then, okay? Yes, it opened some doors. I'm thankful. I'm not looking in the past. But the point is, later on in that story, she grows her business a little bit more and starts showing that that it's legit and making sales and proving the concept and everything like that. And those same investors came back to her, offered the same $25,000, but this time for only 2% of the business. Pfft, are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's what I'm talking about. And that's why so many artists, they're looking for record deals. They're looking for someone to save them before you've even invested in it and blown it up, so you can be in the position to even negotiate and ask for less. But, a lot of artists sometimes, and me included, we won't get the advice, we won't get the coaching, we won't learn, and the first person that shows any sign of interest, we're like, okay, sign. That's got to be the door that I got to open, go through the first door. They don't push back, they don't ask questions, and I'm not saying you got to be rude or anything like that, but stop devaluing yourself, my friend. And a lot of artists, they sign for a small investment, and unlike me, where I got my records back, I didn't sign away the ownership. They only got 70% for, I think it was 6 years, and then I got them back, and now I get 100%. But a lot of artists, they sign, and those labels own their stuff forever, for in perpetuity, or for something like 25 years. And so I really want to encourage you, inspire you. The best investment you can make is in yourself, in your education, learning, growing. Okay? You can visit smartmusicbusiness.com. I got lots of courses, coaching on Amazon. We've got ebooks, audiobooks. Learn, but invest in your music. Take that one-hit song and promote the junk out of it. Promote it, blow it up. And then take another song, blow that one up. Okay? You can do this. I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits.